What if the secret to achieving everything you want isn't about luck or talent, but a simple, often ignored blueprint followed by history's greatest achievers? You've probably heard a million success tips, but what if I told you there's a foundational framework, a set of principles that truly powerful and accomplished individuals intuitively understand and apply? By the end of this video, you'll know how to unlock your absolute potential, not by working harder, but by thinking smarter. And the power of unwavering belief. Every single one of us has goals. Maybe it's something simple, like finally cleaning that mirror before the weekend, or perhaps it's monumental, like saving $20,000 over 10 years. When you stand at the starting line, ready to pursue these dreams, you might ask, how do I even begin? The most powerful answer to that overwhelming question starts with one thing: believing in yourself. This means adopting a mindset where you feel 100% capable of doing anything you set your mind to. Once you genuinely believe you can achieve something, your mind unleashes incredible creative power. This intense mental focus is absolutely essential for finding innovative ways to reach your objectives. The stronger your self-belief, the greater the creative force you unlock. This means even the most challenging goals, like becoming vice president of your company, become possible as long as your belief matches the task's difficulty. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. Believing in yourself creates another remarkable advantage. Others will start to believe in you too. A study by the administrative research firm McKinsey interviewed leaders across business, government, science, and religion to uncover what qualities they preferred in colleagues. Their most sought-after trait in a candidate was a strong desire to advance, a quality that relies heavily on a person's self-confidence. This confidence isn't just a nice-to-have. Community leaders consider it the key to success. It's what keeps individuals motivated, regardless of the obstacles they face. This makes you an ideal candidate because it signals you won't give up easily. When you deeply believe you can succeed, your thinking shifts to support your efforts, and you naturally inspire others to place their trust in you. Beyond memorization, the creative mindset. Forget the old adage, knowledge is power, for a moment. It often fails to distinguish between two very different types of knowledge: simply memorizing facts and truly engaging in creative thinking. Memorizing facts means storing pieces of information for later recall. But often these facts end up like old boxes in a garage, only retrieved when absolutely necessary. Creative thinking, on the other hand, focuses on formulating innovative solutions. It's about finding new and improved ways to tackle any problem or challenge you encounter. While memorizing facts has its place, creative thinking gives you the agility to quickly and efficiently overcome any obstacles. Memorizing makes your brain rigid, but creative thinking makes it adaptable and flexible. This is why successful people constantly focus on improving their creative thinking, not just on recalling data. Now, how do you cultivate this crucial skill? You can enhance creative thinking through 3 key actions. 1. Be genuinely open to new ideas. 2. Seize as many opportunities as possible to try new things. 3. Dedicate 10 minutes each morning to pondering one simple question. How can I do a better job today? One powerful way to strengthen these actions is by diversifying your lifestyle. For example, make a point to spend time not only with people who support you, but also with those who openly challenge your beliefs and ideas. Or join a community group in a field completely outside your work. The fresh perspectives will ignite your creativity, silence the inner critic, eliminating negativity. Let's face it, negativity is everywhere in today's society. From shocking headlines to advertisements trying to make us feel inadequate. But it's not just the media. Even those closest to us can inadvertently spread its propaganda, whispering, "You can't achieve that, so don't even try." Your friends might criticize your dream of becoming a company president, and after a while, negative thinking can feel completely normal. These negative thoughts act like mental monsters. The more we allow them into our minds, the stronger they become, until they completely overpower our positive thinking. But the truth is, negative thinking is neither natural nor healthy. In fact, it's one of the main things preventing people from becoming truly successful. This is why individuals who constantly say, "That can't be done," almost always end up unsuccessful or mediocre. Clearly, eliminating negativity is essential to achieving your dreams. To do this, you must start by thinking and acting positively every single day. This starves negativity, leaving it no space to fester in your mind. The best way to achieve this is to write a motivational talk directed specifically at yourself. Think of it like a commercial where you're selling your best self to yourself. Remind yourself of your greatest qualities and what makes you unique. Recite what you've written aloud in a private place at least once a day, and repeat it to yourself several times throughout your day. Over time, your self-confidence will become so strong that any negativity from the outside world will simply roll off you, like rain off an umbrella. For example, if you're a teacher and realize you make your students laugh, remind yourself that this sets you apart. Recognizing this distinctive quality will boost your self-confidence and encourage you to give your best every day. The power of connection, respecting everyone. You won't succeed alone. Success is a collaborative effort, depending heavily on the support of others, which is why treating everyone with respect is paramount. Has a colleague ever mistreated you for no apparent reason? It's natural for your first reaction to be anger or frustration. Their behavior is often caused by the influence of other problems or circumstances in their life. Knowing this, you should always treat people as you would like to be treated. If you treat everyone you know and meet as if they are important, you'll notice a remarkable shift. They will stop treating you rudely. Instead, they will start thinking about you and treating you with the same consideration. This also means these people are far more likely to be by your side when you strive to reach the top. You'll find their support absolutely essential for your personal success. Why? because it's incredibly rare for someone to reach a higher position or achieve success alone, without any help. In fact, success is almost always the result of support from the people around you. So it's no surprise that successful people are deeply committed to fostering strong relationships. For example, former U.S. President Lyndon Johnson followed his own 10-point formula for success, which included practices like memorizing everyone's names and making sure to congratulate people he knew every time they achieved something. So remember, in the end, no one achieves success alone. That's why you should treat every interaction with others as if it could be the opportunity that determines the entire course of your career, leading to its success or its downfall. Curate your world, the high-quality environment. You're probably familiar with the saying, "You are what you eat," meaning a healthy diet leads to a healthy body. The exact same idea applies to your mindset. How you think is profoundly influenced by what you see and hear. Your living space, your friends, what you read, all of these act as food for your mind, playing a fundamental role in shaping your thought processes. For example, prolonged association with people who gossip will make you more prone to gossiping yourself. Conversely, prolonged association with those who speak positively about others will encourage you to do the same. There's no doubt about it. You are undeniably influenced by the people you associate with. So, to become successful, do what successful people do. Create a high-quality environment for yourself. This means ensuring your home, study area, work area, social circle, and leisure time are all of high quality, actively encouraging you to grow as a person. One crucial way you can do this is by surrounding yourself with other successful people. When you have questions or seek advice, make sure to ask only those who have already achieved what you aspire to and are where you want to be in life. Ultimately, high-quality people always provide high-quality advice. Having this kind of support system behind you will keep you motivated along the long and arduous path to success. If you want to achieve your dreams, make sure you live in an environment that actively supports those goals. Speak without words your powerful attitude. Sometimes, when you're talking to a friend or partner, you can tell when they feel uncomfortable or sad, even if they choose not to speak about it. This is because our attitudes and outlook on life are always evident to others. Attitudes are mirrors of the mind, and people always pick up on them. A person with a negative attitude will receive a very different reaction than someone radiating positivity. So, if you want to get the best outcome from encounters with others, you absolutely need to adopt an attitude full of positivity. One powerful way to maintain a positive attitude is to ensure you consistently do what you believe is morally right. When people do things they don't feel good about, like lying or taking something from a friend without permission, it generates guilt and undermines confidence. These negativities always manifest as a bad attitude. On the other hand, feeling happy and comfortable with your decisions builds more confidence, which in turn maintains your good mood in a completely different context. Another way to foster a positive attitude is to look your best. When you dress well, it makes you feel important, and importantly, makes others perceive you as important. Try to do this all the time, even outside of fancy occasions. But most critically, nothing provides a positive attitude like truly believing that what you do in life is important and has genuine value. This will naturally become a constant source of confidence, leaving you with little reason to feel self-doubt. Conquer the inner beast, overcoming fear. The advice, "all fear is in your head," is often given to help people overcome their reluctance to enter uncertain situations. But whether fear is subjective or legitimate, the truth is that fear exists. It can become the primary enemy, preventing you from succeeding in what you want to do. A common fear is the fear of others, which stems from forgetting that everyone is fundamentally equal. There are no superheroes or superwomen. However, if left unchecked, this fear can have devastating effects on your success. Regardless of the type of fear you face, you should know that all fears have the same powerful antidote: confidence. Self-confidence acts like an immune system that protects you from fear. The stronger your self-confidence, the less likely fear is to have an effect on you. And just as our immune system needs proper nutrition to function correctly, our self-confidence needs continuous support to be as strong and effective as possible. So, what are the actionable ways to build self-confidence? Start by acting confident, even if you don't feel it at first. It will be difficult to maintain this, but over time it will become natural, because you can manage your emotions by acting the way you want to feel. Try sitting in the front row during classes or presentations. Increase eye contact with others, and walk 25% faster than usual. These seemingly small actions build self-confidence because they make you stand out from the crowd and increase your interactions with others, which in turn boosts your self-awareness. Just remember that no one is born with self-confidence. Ultimately, even the most self-confident people had to actively work to build their confidence. And so can you. The victor's mentality. Learning from failure. There are two types of people in this world: those who become failures and those who achieve success. Failures are those who couldn't realize their potential, while successes are those who achieved their career and lifestyle goals. What truly distinguishes the successful and prevents them from drifting into the failure category? It's their incredible ability to get back up after setbacks. While failures are busy finding excuses for their failures, successful people pick themselves up and immediately look for another way to try. Ultimately, every successful person has faced the same opposition, frustrations, setbacks, and personal misfortunes that failures have. But the way they chose to deal with these challenges is what put them ahead. As an example of how successful people are creatively resilient, listen to this story. There was a young couple who desperately wanted to buy a house, but discovered they couldn't afford the down payment. While many would give up or look for excuses. This couple decided to think creatively. The husband contacted the real estate developer and requested a special loan to cover the down payment. To afford the $100 monthly loan installments, the couple decided to reduce their monthly expenses by $25. The husband then convinced his boss to allow him to work extra hours on weekends to cover the remaining $75. Thanks to his creativity and eagerness to develop qualities for success, the couple ultimately managed to buy the house and enter the real estate market. Your blueprint for victory: plan and adapt. If you know what you want to achieve in life, you probably felt a rush of excitement when you first realized it. But on the journey to success, that initial spark is the easiest part. Setting goals can be simple. However, these goals lose all their value if you don't follow them with concrete action. Before you take any steps, you must create a clear, actionable plan. This is how you ensure your goal becomes a reality. Look at your role models and ask yourself, how did they do it? Of course, even with the most precise plans, things rarely go 100% as expected. When you inevitably face obstacles or delays, you must learn how to use these setbacks as opportunities for improvement so you can avoid them in the future. Doctors perform autopsies to better understand why someone died. This is because studying the cause of a problem or disaster teaches us how to avoid such things in the future. This is the exact same logic behind studying your obstacles. After encountering a roadblock, don't put your energy into self-pity or blaming yourself. Instead, channel that energy into answering one powerful question: what can I do to be more deserving of the next opportunity? Therefore, to achieve your goals, first make sure you have an actionable plan. And remember, no plan comes without obstacles. When they occur, analyze them deeply. This way, you ensure you continue to progress on the path to success, emerging stronger than ever before. Ultimately, success isn't just a destination, but a journey of continuous growth. It's about cultivating unwavering belief, embracing creative thinking, eliminating negativity, valuing every connection, curating your environment, mastering your attitude, conquering fear, and learning from every single setback. Which of these powerful principles will you master first on your path to greatness?